Okay. See, I even got my fall camp gear on, but everybody calm down, right? I feel like we as a football fandom are way too accustomed to overreacting about everything all the time. And I just want to say that sometimes during fall camp, people are pushed to the extreme, but you don't understand that unless you've been in the locker room. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, these kids are getting abused. They're like, this is not right. It is, you just haven't experienced it from that angle yet. So today, for example, I'm gonna pull up this video that somebody asked me to look at. It's head coach for Arizona State, Kenny Dillingham. Apparently, he calls the team trash. And then somebody texts me like, oh my gosh, how could you call your own team bad? How could you do that? Well, hopefully this is the worst your team ever looks. It's fall camp, right? If there's a time for your team to not look their best, it's now. But also, if there's a time for you to challenge your team, it's now. They haven't played in a game yet. So like, you have time to build up your game confidence. And just because I'm from Mizzou, like, you have something to prove during fall camp. So honestly, I don't expect this to be crazy, but apparently he calls the coach, or coach calls his team bad. So I'm supposed to look at this and let you know what I think. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I want to do more stuff like this, just reacting to stuff during the season. I think it would be a fun idea.
Yeah, you just gotta play with more passion.
Okay.
Not passion. Defense.
Play with more passion? Absolutely. Right? You should want a team that's passionate. I feel like that's not too much to ask.
Last 3 periods, really passionate, really good last 3 periods, but we already got our butt kicked. So today was bad.
Oh, okay. I already know what this is. First of all, you might know this. If the offense does well, it's a great day of practice. A lot of coaches are offensive minded. So like, they're looking at it from a perspective of, did we move the ball down the field? So when the defense is able to lock it down, not the best day of practice, but I digress.
Hey, defense dominated the day. Offense had no leadership. Bad day on offense. Good ending on defense.
You see what I mean? Like, defense dominated today, but yeah, offense no leaders.
Yeah, we got to be better. I mean, like I said, our offense in general, too many drops on offensive group.
That'll do it.
Bad day. I mean, it was a really bad day on offense, and it all stems from passion we play with. It's okay to not make a play, and if you accept it, then you accept it. That's it.
Okay, listen. He's spitting like absolute fact though. He's mainly frustrated because there was a lot of drops in practice. First of all, drops will make any coach mad because it's literally a mental error. Like, if the ball's in your vicinity as a receiver who gets paid to catch the ball, yeah, when you don't catch the ball, like, it's a problem, right? You're just not doing your job. It's like if I forgot to turn in my VOSA for the news one day, like, dude, you're getting paid to do that. There's nobody in your way. Ball's right here. Just bring it in, right? And so he's saying, okay, you're okay with not making a play.
Don't be mad going 5-7. It's okay. Don't be mad going 6-6. Don't be mad going 3-9, because somebody has to go with those records.
Don't be mad going 5-7, 6-6, 3-9. This is probably the part of the video they're talking about. But in the context of what he said before, it makes sense. Like, we'll see if he actually says anything worse. But yeah, it's like, if you're not fixing your mistakes, you're going to keep making mistakes during the season. I think that's fine. But okay, here we go.
Mad going 6-6, don't be mad going 3-9, because somebody has to go with those records. There's going to be tons of teams who do it. Why not us?
I'd rather have this wake-up call on day 2 versus day 15.
I'd rather never have it.
Sure.
Hey, nah, he's spitting facts. He's spitting facts. They tried to give him a trap question. They tried to give him a trap question. You would think after like the summer where you put the culture together, like, I don't want to have a wake-up call at all during the season, but that's not reality. It's going to happen eventually. Like, even winning teams, they'll have a close game, and then that's your wake-up call. You're going to have a wake-up call.
It's bad. What I mean by that is, like, we didn't bust. We didn't MA. We threw 1 pick. Like, we didn't practice bad. We didn't practice with passion. We didn't care if we scored a touchdown. We didn't care if there was an interception, right? We didn't care if somebody made a great play for most of practice. We were just out here practicing.
Okay, nah, real talk. That's what I'm saying. The offense, like, they threw picks. Defense just had a good day locking stuff up. But that's what he's saying about, like, the ultimate competitiveness. Like, the best days in camp is when, like, you have a little bit of jaw in between the sidelines. Like, offense is going off on defense. Defense makes a play. They come back on offense. And, like, there's passion because, like, iron sharpens iron. And when you want to prove something to the guys, that's usually when you have, like, the best day of practice. So he's saying, like, he's not mad because they made so much mistakes at practice. He's just mad that, like, they didn't have that fire under them today at camp. Again, it's day 2 of camp, so time to fix it.
And to me, the best teams, it matters all the time. You want to win everything. And today we didn't have that mindset. We didn't want to win. We wanted to practice. And those are 2 different mindsets to me.
You had a new punter, and both of your opponents had some pretty good punts in the last couple of days. What is that competition like?
Cool. Our punting group, you guys are out here. I mean, we're booming that thing 45, 50.
All right, you're talking about special teams.
It is impressive to watch.
I'm assuming that that's all that people wanted me to talk about in this. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to listen to this. If there's more, I'll add it. But wait, don't go. Get over here! Because he just started spitting facts, bro. You got to hear this. He just started spitting facts. Hold on. I haven't even pulled it up. Like I said, I was just going to watch it off cam. But hold on. He just started spitting fire, bro. Listen.
It's life, whether it's business, whatever it is, you just quit. Right? Because your passion isn't there. You're not strong enough to keep going, and it doesn't matter enough to you. If we want to be good, it has to matter.
Facts.
And it can't matter that we should be good. It should matter because it matters. Every single rep, you have to play with passion.
Facts.
And it should matter. And I don't think we had that today. It's complacent. Good practice of complacency.
Bro, it has to matter. If you want to call yourself the best, you have to not allow somebody else to be better than you. Like, you have to not allow that. If you want an opportunity, you have to not allow it to slip through your grasp. That's what makes great competitors in the business world, right? I'm doing that right now. With my YouTube, like, I will not be denied. You feel me? But hold on. Listen, because it gets crazy.
It was in good practice for a bad team. It was an average practice for an average team. That's what today was.
Do you feel like the players?
Okay. It was a good practice for a bad team. But if you've been listening to the whole thing before, he said it was a bad practice for Arizona State. He's not even calling his team bad. What he's saying is, this practice was okay if you're okay with being terrible. Or this was an average practice if you're okay with being average. But obviously he's not okay with that and he doesn't want his team to be. He's saying they need to raise their practice level to be a good practice for a good team. That makes sense. When you say, like, bro, that's a great coaching point. Like, this is good if you want to be 5-7, like you said before. That's a good coach. Y'all be taking stuff out of context, man. Y'all be taking stuff out of context.
You realize that it wasn't their best practice?
100%. You saw the defensive response, right? And those guys, you have a guy like Crook over there who's passionate. You've got Boogie with energy. Montana plays with energy. You see Javen out there talking this year and playing with some, Javen's got an edge to him. And it's hard to say the D-line right now without pads on, right? But to me, they flipped the switch. We didn't have on offense. And last year we had a bunch of guys who naturally would flip the switch for us. Scat, Stovall.
What'd I say? Well, what did I tell you, bro? Defense killing people at practice, frustration.
Leaf, right, who played the game a certain way to flip the switch. So I'm waiting for the moment for our offense to be able to get out of those funks because we're going to get in those funks in the game. Right, we got to be able to snap out of it like the defense did today.
It seemed like there were a lot of drops too.
Hold up. Reporter rage bait. Coach, it seemed like there were a lot of drops at practice. He already brought that up. Right, coaches are not trying to hear that, bro. Oh, I'd be hot.
Sure, and kudos to the defense for getting in the windows. Like I said, our defense had a really good day playing football. It was just the passion that I didn't like. Defense dominated the day, the entire day. Right, we're going to watch the tape and we're going to say great day defense. But tape lies, right? Because tape doesn't measure what to. Right, you can't feel it. Like when you're out here, you feel what it feels like. And today it didn't feel right on either side of the ball, but the defense did absolutely dominate. They had a really, really good day.
Huh. never heard somebody say the tape lies. You know, like the old adage is film don't lie. You know, film don't lie. But I guess it can't measure intentions like he's saying. So I guess in his case, kinda. That's crazy though. That's crazy. I just wanted to bring that up. We'll be talking about so much Mizzou during the season. So like these next 3 weeks during camp is my only time to really branch out. But I saw that on Instagram and then somebody sent it to me and was like, yo. So, had to come take care of business. You feel me? Like and subscribe right now. I'm not giving you a choice, right? You gotta want to. Like Coach was saying, you gotta want to. And how I know you want to is if you like and subscribe the video and then we'll post some more. Thanks for watching. Peace.